Hello, we're back for the NFL. The Patriots are playing against the Packers today in preseason week 2. It's great to be back. We missed last week, unfortunately. We were away on holiday. We're so excited to get started and watch some football properly. Thank you very much for everyone who's joined so far. Thank you very much for Eric. I know it's another late night for you. Obviously, nearly 1 o'clock in the morning over here in the UK. But it's great to have everybody. I hope everybody is well. Let us know if you are watching the game. Let us know in the chat. Where you're from, where you're watching the game from, who your NFL team is. All American football fans are welcome as well. So come and say hi. The more interaction in these streams, the better. Eric, you're spot on. Did my hair, then stuck my cap over the top of it. Absolutely. Right. So if first time watching us, this is the NFL UKOPS live play-by-play reaction stream of the Green Bay Packers against the New England Patriots. It's preseason week 2. We're excited to hopefully see some... Sorry. We're excited to see some starters, hopefully. We did watch the game last week while we were away on holiday, and it was mostly backups playing. Hopefully we'll get to see Mac Jones and some of those offensive starters. Obviously, we've had a couple of days practice with the Green Bay Packers this week. A bit of an up and down day on Wednesday, but a much better day offensively and defensively on Thursday, apparently. So hopefully we can get things going on offense. We're also very excited to hopefully see Malik Cunningham as well. He was the only offensive starlet really against the Texans last week as well. So hopefully we can see what he can do, and we're excited to see if he can make the roster and what they can do with him this season. So let us know what your thoughts are on today's preseason game. We're just looking for a good performance. Hopefully see some starters, see some quality offense. We struggled on the offensive line last week against the Texans. We couldn't open up any holes for the running backs. The quarterbacks had a lot of pressure on them as well. So hopefully some better offensive line play today would be nice. Obviously, we've got this week's new acquisition in Ezekiel Elliott. Excited to hopefully see him run a couple of plays. And the main thing about preseason is making sure you get through healthy as well. Mike Gesicki dislocated his shoulder last week, so he's going to be out for the rest of the preseason. Hopefully, be back for week 1 against the Eagles. Tyquan Thornton went down a couple of days ago as well in practice, so he's out today. But it gives opportunities for the rookies to come in. Butte, Demario Douglas hopefully gets a few more plays out there today as well. So we're just excited to see what happens, and hopefully a good performance and the players get through it healthily. That's what we mainly want. Obviously, we've got, if you are watching like we are on DAZN, quite an interesting setup on DAZN. Not particularly happy with it so far. The advert breaks are absolutely shocking. We don't get any of the American adverts now, which isn't very good. We just get this loading screen, big, bright yellow and black loading screen. Have they? It's not great to watch, but hopefully we're going to change that for the regular season. We've had a lot of complaints on Twitter about it, so even a petition was started to hopefully get that changed. You'll keep us entertained. So, I'll have to keep us entertained through the breaks. So the teams are out now, so it should be about ready for kickoff time. Before we do start, just so you can see on the right-hand side of the screen, there we've got our advertising our Pick 6 competition, which we're running this season for a chance to win an NFL jersey of your... Click on the link in the description. I put the link up in the chat. I'll put the link up in the chat as well. It's an opportunity to predict the outcome of 6 games every week. They will be totaled up throughout the season. If you finish top of the leaderboard at the end of the season, then you get to pick a jersey of your choice. It could be a custom jersey as well, so you can have your name on it, your own number on it as well. So if you fancy the chance to win a jersey of your choice, then have a look at the Pick 6 competition. We've got 9 people in that already. It'd be great to have more people participating in that. We'll be doing our weekly live streams of all the Patriots games this season, and also more live streams as well. So we're keeping a track of that every single Sunday. So make sure you get involved. I say, hope you're well, Eric, and let us know what your thoughts are on today's game and what your thoughts are on the Pats' chances this season. So it looks like we are not too far away from kickoff now. Be interesting to see, obviously, a different setup this year for the Green Bay Packers. Obviously, Jordan Love taking over from Aaron Rodgers this season. So be interested to see how he goes on. I think the defense in Thursday's practice seemed to have his number, really. So it'll be interesting to see how they come out and play on offense. It's a bit of a hard to pick division, the NFC North this year, with the Packers, Lions, Vikings in there as well. So it's it'd be interesting to see how Jordan Love does go on. So if you are a Packers fan, let us know what you think your chances are this season. If you've got a chance of, do you think you could knock off the Vikings, Bears, and also the Lions? I think the Lions are sort of the favourites. They came back well last season. But, you know, the Packers are a quality team. They've got a good head coach as well. So, and we just don't know what Jordan Love can do. You know, it's the first time in a long time that the Packers have had a quarterback not named Brett Favre or, of course, Aaron Rodgers. So can Jordan Love step up and be that franchise quarterback that they're hoping he's going to be? We'll have to find out this season. But let us know your thoughts on the Packers' chances this season. Of course, let us know, as obviously we're Patriots fans. We'll be live streaming all the Patriots games this season. So hopefully you come and join us for each of those. I'm sure it's going to be certainly an interesting journey along the way with the schedule that the Patriots have got this season. Starting off, of course, with Super Bowl runners-up, the Philadelphia Eagles in Game 1. If you are a fan of any of the other NFL teams, all fans are welcome in our streams. So come and join in the chat. The more interaction we have, the better the streams. Everybody is welcome. All views, opinions. So come and join the NFL UKOps community. Make sure you hit that subscribe button as well so you don't miss out on any of our live streams or NFL content that we put out there. And just come and join in.
We went up to 8. Didn't even wait long enough to say where's the game.
So Eric said the Patriots this season, who knows, could be an up and down kind of season. I think so. It's a very, very tough schedule that they've got. You know, they started out against the Eagles, then got the Dolphins, Cowboys and Jets in the first 4 weeks. If they can come out of the first 4 weeks at 2-2, I'll be very, very happy. But you never know. As long as the offense plays better, there's a top 5 defense for the Patriots in the league. So it's just about whether the offense can put up enough points consistently to stay in the game. I mean, it's always going to be a score fest when you play against the Bills, for example. They've got to play the AFC West this season. So you've got the Chiefs. You've got to play the Chargers in there as well, Broncos, Raiders. You've also got the NFC East you've got to play this season. You've got the Eagles, the Cowboys, the Giants. So there's a lot of high-quality offenses that they've got to play. The Patriots offense is going to have to score points. So it looks like we are just about ready.
Zappy stood just behind Bill.
And it is going to be the Patriots are going to kick off first to the Packers. So the Packers should be possessing the ball first.
It's in butt face.
So here we go. Preseason week 2 for the Patriots. Just about ready to kick off. So with Chad Ryland, the rookie, is going to be handling kickoff duties. And the kick is up. And he goes out the back of the end zone as a Patriots fan. That's I'm more than happy to see that. That's something that cost them a couple of times last season, where our kicker couldn't kick it out the back of the end zone. Terrible last game of the season against the Bills with 2 kickoff returns against them. So I'm more than happy to see him kick it out the back of the end zone. So we've got Jordan Love coming out for the Packers. We're starting 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line.
Judon's on.
So we have got the Patriots, most of the starting defense out there, which is good to see. We've got the starting Packers offense, so we should have a good battle nice and early. So it's got an I formation for the Packers, run formation. It is going to be a handoff on 1st down. A decent first run up the middle, gains around 5 yards. You can set up around 2nd and 5. So we have 2nd and 4. Single back formation this time for the Packers. Still under center Jordan Love. It's going to be another handoff up the middle. And a good burst again. It's going to be a 1st down for the Packers. A good start on offense. 2 very good runs so far. Good push from the offensive line. Looking to set the tempo early with the run game. Again, single back formation. Will it be 3 runs in a row? Jordan Love changing the play at the line. And it is another handoff to the right this time. And it's a tackle down after a 4 or 5 yard gain. So another decent run for the Packers. A good start. You can see a play action pass coming out of this. As Eric said, the offense needs to back up the defense. Absolutely for the Patriots. The defense can't win them every single game this year. Some teams are going to score 25, 30 points against the Patriots. They're going to have to score points themselves. They had a terrible red zone offense last year. So 2nd and 5 for the Packers. It's a play action pass. Jordan Love trying to look deep. It's a risky looking pass. And there is a flag on the play. It's risky looking pass. It fell incomplete. They're looking to take a shot deep. He wasn't on. Jordan Love floated a pass. It got knocked away. And there is a flag. Referee John Hussey today. See what the call is. So it's a ineligible man downfield. But the Patriots have declined the penalty, so it's going to set up 3rd down. It was a good pressure from Dietrich Wise coming through, actually. Jordan Love had no time out of the play action. So we've got 3rd and 5 for the Packers on their own 41-yard line. Oh, it goes past Jordan Love. It's a race for the ball. It's a scramble. The ball's still on the ground. It's a fight for it. I think the Patriots are on it. The Patriots are on it. It was this botched snap. The snap went past Jordan Love, bobbled around the Packers quarterback, went chasing after it, along with a number of Patriots defenders. Jordan Love tried to scoop it, couldn't get hold of it. The ball bobbled around, and let's see who came up with it in the end. Let's see who came up with it for the Patriots. I think it was Josh Uche that came up with it. So after a very good start for the Packers on offense, running the ball, they end up turning it over. The Patriots are into the red zone. Let's have a look at this Patriots red zone offense. It is Mac Jones out there. Spread formation. Empty backfield. Snap back to Mac Jones. It's a flag. It's a false start on the left tackle. It's a false start on the left tackle. not what you wanted.
Reaction.
That's Trent Brown.
That's a reaction video there, isn't it? Bazinga.
It's not how you want to start the drive. Lots been talked about Trent Brown this pre-season. Is his attitude, is his head screwed on right this season? So 1st and 15, just outside the red zone now. Snap back to Mac Jones, looking to pass, fires out to Kendrick Bourne. It's a 5-yard completion. Good catch. They'll set up a 2nd down. They're right back to where they originally started now. So a good 5-yard out route by Kendrick Bourne, who should figure to be a bigger part of this offense this season. Seemed to have a fallout with Matt Patricia last year and was put in the doghouse.
Is that Stevenson there?
So 2nd and 11 from the 19-yard line of the Packers. Snap back to Mac Jones. It's play action pass over the middle.
Go on.
And it's caught on the slant again by Kendrick Bourne. Just said he's going to be a bigger part this season. It was proven that the Patriots do score more points when Kendrick Bourne is on the field. An opportunity to be a 1,000-yard receiver this season if he can stay healthy. And that's going to be 1st and goal for the Patriots.
Come on. I might stay up for this.
So 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. Single back formation. It is a handoff up the middle. And it was to Stevenson, who stuffed immediately at the line for no gain.
Ooh, bring Elliott out.
Sets up 2nd and goal. Tried the handoff straight up the middle. And this was the problem for the Patriots last week against the Texans. They had no push up front whatsoever.
Gap. What's that?
Here we go. Single back formation again. Play action pass for Mac Jones. Loads of time. Scrambles around. Sets off running himself. Slides down at the 2-yard line. Did get hit. Was asking for a flag. He's not going to get it though. Gave himself up at the 2-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 2. And this is where the Patriots have to be better than they were last season. They have to be able to punch it in when given the opportunities in the red zone. They were not good at it last season. So here we go. 3rd and goal. It's actually on the 3-yard line. Can the Patriots punch it in? Matt Jones in the shotgun. Snap back to him. He's looking to pass. Looking end zone. Lofted towards the corner. It's over the head of Devontae Parker, but there is a flag. It could be either holding or pass interference.
Matt looks happy.
They're asking for a flag. It did seem that Parker got stuck with the defender. Let's have a look what the referee call is. It is holding. It's going to be half the distance to the goal. So it's going to be right down to the 1.5-yard line. And it's going to be a new set of downs, 1st and goal. Will the Patriots send out Ezekiel Elliott? That's what they signed him for, to be this runner and punch it in from the 2-yard line.
This is what
it's not, though. It's the sticking with Stevenson. First and goal for the Patriots from the 1-yard line. It's a handoff up the middle. Can Stevenson punch it in?
Yes.
I think he's got in for the touchdown. He's in for the touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson from 1 yard out had just about enough push to get in, and that's a Patriots touchdown.
No, I'm pleased with Stevenson. That's good.
So exactly the start that the Patriots wanted. Managed to turn the ball over, start the ball in the red zone, and get in for the touchdown. Something, as I said already, they weren't good at last season. When having opportunities in the red zone, they were second to last in scoring in the red zone. That's how we started off today. So 6-0. We're ready for the extra point. It is Nick Folk, the veteran, that comes out to take the extra point. High snap, but Nick Folk is money straight down the middle, and the Patriots have a 7-0 lead.
Eventually, will Buckface take cakes?
Might try him in the second half. He was tempted. DAZN was tempted to put on American adverts there and then realised what they were doing. So now we've got the loading screen on again. But a great start for the Patriots. Defense doing their job and the offense coming out and punching the ball into the end zone and giving the Patriots a 7-0 lead. Be interesting to see how much of the starting offense we're going to see today. Obviously, it started off in the red zone. I imagine that we will see Mac Jones and that starting offense come out, hopefully, for a full drive to see what they can do. But it's a really good start. Hopefully, we'll see Ezekiel Elliott come out as well. The Packers actually got off to a really good start on offense. 3 runs in a row of 5+ yards. They then had the incomplete pass and the penalty. And then, of course, the botch snap that went flying past Jordan Love. Scrambled for the ball, tried to scoop it up himself, was unable to get hold of it. And the Patriots defender, I think it was Josh Uche that got in there, dived on the ball, set up the Patriots offense in the red zone and gave them the opportunity to punch the ball in. And Ramondre Stevenson, after the holding penalty in the end zone, managed to punch it in from 1 yard out. So great start for the Patriots. Yeah, unfortunately, when the delay comes, I mean, we've got the DAZN out, which is taken over from the NFL Game Pass. There's nothing more that we can do, unfortunately. That's the stream that we have. All that we do ask is that people are gracious in the comments, so don't obviously spoil it for people who have got a slight lag behind. Just obviously wait for the reaction, and obviously we can talk about it in the chat. But unfortunately, that's nothing we can do. We've just got the new DAZN app, which is taken over from NFL Game Pass, and this is the stream that we've got, unfortunately. But thank you very much, JH, for joining us. Let us know who's your team. Yeah, cheers, Eric. Eric usually watches from the future, but I say we appreciate everyone obviously just waiting for the reaction, and obviously we can talk about it from that point. But obviously, people are watching it from different points and obviously different lags. So if you can just wait, obviously, for the reaction, that'd be really much appreciated. So the kick is up, and again it bounces into the back of the end zone for a touchback, and Jordan Love's going to come back out for the second possession. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Packers, starting from their own 25-yard line. Jordan Love in the shotgun. Snap back to him. He's looking to pass. Fires over the middle. It's a completed pass, and it's for a first down, just a 10-yard completion. Nice and simple. It's the tight end Musgrave, which I believe is the rookie from this season. Nice little hitch route from Musgrave in the middle. So 1st and 10 for the Green Bay Packers.
You seen that, MZ?
High formation, toss play right. Good tackling. A decent run, falls forward for 3 yards, but a good tackle to bring him down. It's going to set up second down. Hi, Adam. Welcome. Thank you very much for joining us. Hope you're well. So second down for the Packers, 2nd and 7. Single back formation for the Packers again. They're on their own 38-yard line. It's a play action pass. Bootleg out to the left for Jordan Love. Fires downfield. Dangerous looking pass as he tries to throw back slightly across his body, looking again for Musgrave, the tight end. He gets knocked out from Jalen Mills, I believe. It's always a risky pass as you come across, trying to throw it back across because it gives the defender time to break onto the ball. It's going to set up a 3rd and 7 now. It's a 3rd and 7 from their own 38-yard line for the Packers. Jordan Love in the shotgun.
What's CFL? Canadian Football League.
Fired over the middle. Oh, it's a good catch for the first down. Caught by Doobs. Good throw and a great catch. Oh, great grab reaching out for it from Doobs. And that's going to be a 1st down for the Packers. So 1st and 10 now. They're on their own 48-yard line. It's a handoff up the middle. Decent 1st down, running for 4 yards straight up the middle as well. Glad you're well, Adam. So watching the CFL, Montreal and Ottawa. Nice to have you on side for the Pats as a Vikings fan. Boo the Packers. Well, the Vikings will be hoping they can repeat last season, that's for sure. So 2nd and 6. They're just into Patriots territory now, the Packers. Jordan Love in the shotgun. Snap back to Jordan Love. He's looking to pass. Fired out to Musgrave in the flat. It's a 3-yard completion. It's going to set up 3rd down. Hi, Michael. Thank you very much for joining us.
I wouldn't say look comfortable.
So we haven't really seen a proper drive for the Patriots because they got the ball inside the red zone on the 18-yard line of the Packers after the turnover. Hopefully we'll get to see Mac start to drive. It looked all right. He didn't have much room to throw. So hopefully we'll see him on the next drive. But thank you very much for joining us, Michael. It's 3rd and 4. Jordan Love looking to pass. Dangerous looking pass. And it's Miles Bryant gets his hand in to knock the ball away. He's going to set up 4th down. Let's just see if the Packers do go for it. Good coverage from Miles Bryant. And they are going to stay out there. Sure, they're not going to go for it. They're on the Patriots' 47-yard line. It's 4th and 4. Might be trying to get the Patriots to jump. Yeah, I think they're trying to get the Patriots jump. Still 10 seconds left on the play clock. Patriots just need to be smart on defense here. Yeah, well played. Jordan Love trying to get the Patriots defensive line to jump there. They didn't. The Packers take the flag for 5 yards. It's going to be a punt. Yeah, burning midnight oil. Yes, it's nearly 1:30 in the morning over here in the UK, but we can't miss any more Patriots games. We missed the first one. Well, doing the live stream anyway. Watched it on holiday, but we missed the live stream. We can't miss any more now. So we're back. No matter what time it is, we're back for all the Patriots games now. So make sure everybody can join us for each of the games this season. And the punt is up for the Packers. Decent looking punt. Bounces right at the 10-yard line, but takes a backwards hop. And he's downed around the 16-yard lines of the Patriots. And that's where, there's a flag. See what the flag is. So it's holding on the return team against the Patriots. So it's going to be half the distance. So they'll be starting from around their own 8-yard line. Mac Jones has gone back out there as expected. So we will see more of the starting offense for the Patriots. Hopefully they can put a good drive together. But an impressive start from this defense. I've said already, this Patriots defense are a top 5 defense in the NFL. It's just about whether the Patriots offense can back them up. But a good start. They've caused the turnover and caused the punt on the second drive for Jordan Love and the starting offense. Now let's see what this Patriots offense can do. Can they drive down the field? They've obviously started from their own 8-yard line, so plenty of room to work with. Hopefully we can see some more creative play calling than we did last week against the Texans. So, Michael, let us know, are you a Patriots fan? And let us know where you're watching today's game from.
And JH, if you're still there.
So, did you watch all the USFL in the end? Just let us know what you thought of it, because I know you did watch a bit of the XFL and the USFL. We didn't watch so much of the USFL. It'd be interesting to see what your opinion is on comparing them both. So let us know. I mean, the XFL is obviously going to be going on for a second season next year, even though it had a massive loss, I think, in turnover. But quite a lot of players, I think it's over 50 players now, have signed with NFL teams. And this week, there's Carson Wells from the St. Louis Battlehawks signed with the Patriots, the defensive end or outside linebacker. So it has given opportunities. Jordan Ta'amu was signed with the Vikings as well. The DC Defenders quarterback is signed with the Vikings this week as well. So it has given those opportunities. I don't know how it's going to work for the XFL next season with all these players potentially in the XFL, in the NFL. But I know there'll be some sort of draft again. So here we go. It's Mac Jones and the offense back out there. Single back formation. Starting from their own 8-yard line. It's a handoff to Stevenson up the middle. Good hard running, gains 4 yards. Hey, that's what you want, isn't it? Football all year, things stay this way. Well, you can't ask for more than that. I mean, it's horrible having to wait such a long off season of the NFL. That's for sure. So 2nd and 6. It was trips right formation, but Bourne motions out to the left-hand side. Mac Jones under centre. Changing the play at the line. It's another handoff to Stevenson up the middle, breaks through. He's got a gap, he's still going. Takes the ball all the way up to the 35-yard line. Good solid run from Andre Stevenson. Excellent burst once he got through that first line. Sets up a 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Be interesting to see if that's something that Mac Jones saw. He was changing the play at the line. But a good solid run and burst from Ramondre Stevenson. Sets up a 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Empty backfield for Mac Jones this time. They're on the 35-yard line. Snap back to him. Looking to pass. Loft pass over the middle. Looking for tight end Hunter Henry, who never seemed to get his head around it. Looked to a decently placed ball from Mac Jones, but Hunter Henry never got his head around. It's about 15 yards down the field. Be interested to see that one again. He definitely broken free as well. That could have been a huge gain. We're not going to see a replay. And obviously, the Patriots have lined up pretty quickly. So it's a 2nd and 10. It's a jet sweep to Smith-Schuster, who sort of stumbles a little bit, manages to dive forward for 2 yards. It's going to set up 3rd and 9. I'd like to see that pass again from Mac Jones. Hopefully we do get to see that play again. But it's 3rd and 9. First true test for this starting Patriots offense. They're on their own 36-yard line. Got a spread formation. Out the shotgun for Mac Jones. Snap back to him. Under pressure, and he's taken down on the sack. It closed in around him. The left end and the right end were closing in. And that's the slight concern for the Patriots this season is, can the offensive line hold up?
No, they can't.
Just too much strength. Just got completely bull rushed back. The right tackle for the Patriots there. And that's going to be 4th down. It's going to have to be a Patriots punt. So it's Bryce Barringer, the rookie. Looked decent last week against the Texans. And the punt is up. An excellent punt from Barringer. It is returnable from the 15. And not a bad return. Takes all the way up to around the 27-yard line. But a very good punt from Barringer again. It's great to see after last season, the Patriots had a lot of problems with the punting in terms of the length it was going. But Barringer looks like he's got a decent leg on him. So it's a holding penalty against the Packers as well. So that's going to be half the distance to the goal. So it's going to be an even better punt. Now we'll see if Jordan Love comes out for a 3rd series.
That's JH Reese. Scared Michael off.
So JH, where are you from? Are you a Patriots fan? And where are you watching today's game from? Let us know. Michael, across the pond in New England, that's it's great to have you on board. Let us know how long you've been supporting the Patriots from. Do you go and watch them regularly? Something that I know that we'd definitely like the opportunity to do. I've seen them play over in London twice. Obviously, they're going and playing in Frankfurt, Germany. Unfortunately, we haven't got the money to go and do that this season. But something that we'd love to go and do is go and watch the Patriots over in Gillette in Boston.
Gillette.
yeah, you definitely have scared. Andy's asking if you have got a spare room if you do live in New England for when we do have enough money to actually afford the flights and the tickets. It'd really help if we did have accommodation as well. So Adam said, I asked him about the XFL, compare the XFL and the USFL. Having watched both, I mean, we put a lot of time into watching the XFL this season. We were pretty impressed with what we saw as well. We didn't watch so much of the USFL. So Adam said the XFL seems 3rd string, 54th man. USFL has better playing like 2nd string. CFL is real professional ball, but 3 downs and some different rules. They all stay in their lanes. It works for me. Yeah, so I mean, I think next season, I think we will try, if we have the time, I think we will try and cover both the XFL and the USFL. I mean, the more football, the better, as you said, Adam. If we can get anything that covers the off-season of the NFL, I mean, it's so long between, obviously, February all the way to August. It's a long time to say that the NFL season only really properly lasts around 5 months. So the XFL might take us all the way to May. So if USFL can continue that a little bit longer as well, that'll be good. So 1st and 10 for the Packers. It looks like it's a false start. That's going to push them inside their own 5-yard line. So 1st and 13 for the Packers now. All the way back on their own 3-yard line. It's a handoff up the middle. Managed to gain around 3 or 4 yards. Set up 2nd down. Nice to have you, Pats fan from Maine. The right tackle's got one arm blown up by a linebacker, and that is a concern. I mean, last week against the Texans, the offensive line, it was the second string offensive line, but it looked terrible on passing plays and running plays. We've got some top defenses to play this season as well, so that is concerning. 2nd and 10, snap back to Jordan Love, looking deep down the right sideline. And it is caught as well. Is he out of bounds? It is just out of bounds, ruled out of bounds. It'd be interesting to see the replay on that one. Looked a good pass from Jordan Love. Going up against Isaiah Bolden.
He didn't look, did he?
Oh, I think he might have caught that.
Where his feet, though? Not a good angle, is it?
That was close. One. Oh. Did you never get that? Did you ever get the second foot?
Didn't have control of it.
I think we might get a challenge flag here. They have thrown the challenge flag. Matt LaFleur has thrown the challenge flag. It looked very close. Great throw from Jordan Love. Isaiah Bolden was trying to work Dubes out to the sideline. But he might well have got his feet in.
Bolden didn't look back. I thought it might be passing interference.
Dubes had beaten Isaiah Bolden down the sideline. If Jordan Love could have got a bit more on it, it could have quite easily been a touchdown, that actually. But as it is, he definitely brought it in for the catch. It's just whether he got both feet in. It looked very close. When I first saw it on the replay, I thought that he had caught it. I thought both feet were in just. But we'll see the replay in a second. We've got the horrible DAZN loading screen on at the minute, so we don't get the American adverts anymore, which is very disappointing. Do like to watch the American food adverts. We're very jealous of the food that is over there. We're not allowed over here in the UK. So let us know in the chat as well who's your Super Bowl favourites for this season. I think it's a bit of a long shot for the Patriots. I mean, as a Patriots fan myself, I think if they can make the playoffs, I think that'll be a tremendous achievement with the schedule that they've got this season. That AFC East is going to be an absolute battle, and those division games are going to be also important as to who wins that division. Very difficult to pick. You know, the whole hype around the Jets and Aaron Rodgers, and now they've signed Dalvin Cook as well. Going all out, trying to do what the Rams did and what the Tampa Bay Buccaneers did to win a Super Bowl. I just don't buy it. I don't buy it for the New York Jets, and I hope the Bills give them a trouncing on the first game of the season. I hope that Aaron Rodgers struggles, because I think that I don't think he'll be able to handle it. I've been watching. If everyone's been watching the Hard Knocks at the minute for the New York Jets, it's all an Aaron Rodgers loving at the minute, and he's all happy. But if things aren't going his way, if the Jets aren't winning, you know, I don't believe that Aaron Rodgers is necessarily a team player. So I think the Bills are still the team to beat in the AFC East. And then, of course, in an absolute loaded AFC side, it's the Bills. It's the Chiefs. And it was a catch. It was a catch from Dubes. I thought as soon as I saw it on the replay, I thought he got both feet down. He dragged his left foot as his right foot then came down. So it's a great catch from Dubes. So it's Packers 1st and 10 right at the 50. It's I formation for Jordan Love. It's a play action pass. Sets off running Jordan Love. Breaks a tackle. Slides down and then gets hit by Roberts. After the play, that's going to be a personal foul. And now got some pushing and shoving. That was stupid from Roberts. Jordan Love had clearly given himself up after gaining 12 yards on the scramble. Roberts then dived on top of him. Bill Belichick's not going to be happy with him for that. It's going to add 15 yards onto that play. What a stupid play from Roberts. Play action pass from Jordan Love. Didn't see anything on, set up scrambling, managed to break a tackle, got the 12 yards, slid down, gave himself up, and then Roberts, the defensive tackle, decided that he was going to jump on top of him. Idiot. And then after that, the Packers offensive line didn't take too kindly to that. And then we end up with a big scrum. So it's handoff on first down. It's going to be a 3-yard gain. It's going to put the Packers into the red zone as well. So a bit of momentum for this Packers offense now.
Roberts is going to get his ass kicked now.
Yeah, Roberts comes to the sideline. Every play is so crucial. When you're trying to fight for a spot on the roster, 53-man roster, you can't be making stupid mistakes like that. So 2nd and 5, right on the 20-yard line of the Patriots. It's play action pass for Jordan Love. Looking, and he's caught, and it's a touchdown for the Green Bay Packers. A good pass from Jordan Love, taken in by Reed.
Oh dear.
And a good drive from you've got to be said, it's a good drive from the Packers. It's all really started by that excellent throw and catch from Jordan Love down the right sideline to Dubes. Got a 15-yard unnecessary roughness penalty to extend that even further. Good pass from Jordan Love from the 20-yard line. Just seeing the replay again. Working his way, drag route all the way across the field. Reed breaks a tackle at the 2-yard line. Steps into the end zone. So it's going to be the extra point attempt.
Post-game show, would that be on? Is that on Game Pass? I know.
So the long-term kicker for the Packers, Mason Crosby, no longer kicking.
Got a bloody advert. I need to put in the chat, don't skip the ad.
So he missed the 2 extra points he took last week for the Packers. Let's see how he goes on here. And it is just sneaks through the left upright. And that does tie the game up, 7 apiece. Good drive from the Packers. So hopefully the starting offense for the Patriots are going to come out and put a drive together.
Got him an up play out there.
So I said before the Packers continue that drive about the Super Bowl. So Michael said that he thinks it'll be the Chiefs against the Cowboys and he hates both. Yeah, I think the Chiefs at the minute, it's hard to not pick them. I think they are the new New England Patriots dynasty, led by obviously Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. So they are the team to beat. I mean, Patrick Mahomes has said that he wants to remain a Chief for life. So while each quarterback, they are going to be competitive. If you haven't watched that series on Netflix, Quarterback, I advise that you do. Gives you a real insight to the life of a quarterback. It's Patrick Mahomes, Kirk Cousins, Marcus Mariota. If you have watched it, let us know what your thoughts are. I mean, I really enjoyed it. You know, they go through a lot, quarterbacks. The kick is up. It's a short kick, fielded at the 20-yard line. And it's returned all the way up to the 39-yard line. So it wasn't a great kick. It's returned by Isaiah Bolden.
Like a bit of chop block.
So that's where the Patriots are going to start. It's a decent starting field position. Is it going to be Mac Jones in the starting offense?
Zippy.
It is still Mac Jones. Single back formation, under center. It's a play action pass. Steps forward nicely, lofted down the middle of the field. Oh, and he should have been caught. Devontae Parker. It looked like a great pass from Mac Jones, to be honest. All the way down to the 10-yard line, and Devontae Parker didn't seem to stretch his hands out. See it again. Play action pass, nicely stepped up in the pocket from Mac Jones. Good throw. Let me see a replay. Spread formation for Patriots, second down. Mac Jones in the shotgun. Motion Sokol in. It's a handoff up the middle. And that was to Harris. I think it was Kevin Harris in there. It's going to set up a 3rd and 10 because he didn't get anywhere. I want to see a replay of the Mac Jones throw. We'll blame DAZN for that as well. So 3rd and 10 for the Patriots. Demario Douglas motions in. Snap back to Mac Jones. Finds Demario Douglas. It's caught for the first down. Great catch. He had to adjust himself. Thrown slightly behind him. But a good catch from Demario Douglas. Has really shown good things in training camp. The rookie. So 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Snap back to Mac Jones. Fired out to Douglas again. Makes a good move just to gain 3 yards. Tried to set up a screen. That's going to set up 2nd and 7 for the Patriots. The clock's ticking down. They might let the clock go all the way down to the end of the first quarter. But a nice move from Demario Douglas. It looked like he could get stopped for a loss. And that is the end of the first quarter. So an entertaining game we've had so far. The Patriots got off to a good start on defense, turned the ball over. Ramondre Stevenson punched it in from the 1-yard line. Another good stand from the Patriots on defense. But the offense then struggled. Mac Jones took a sack. Then on the Packers' 3rd drive, Jordan Love drove them down the field. A nice pass, deep pass down the right sideline. Dukes beating Isaiah Bolden. After a unnecessary roughness penalty, Jordan Love from the 20-yard line found Reed for the 20-yard touchdown pass. The Patriots got the ball back now, driving up the field. Nice pass from Mac Jones and a good catch from Demario Douglas, the rookie. And the Patriots up around halfway now with an opportunity to try and add more points and retake the lead.
Well, Michael says they just need to help him out.
So back to our discussions on the Super Bowl. So we had Michael with the Chiefs against the Cowboys. The Chiefs, in my opinion, I say from the AFC until someone can prove that they can beat them consistently. I mean, it seemed like it was going to be the Bengals. The Bengals have beaten them 3 times in a row up until that championship game. And we all know what happened in that championship game. Were the Bengals cheated out of it? Probably. But the fact of the matter is that Mahomes has never had to play an away playoff game. So, I mean, when Mahomes hasn't had to play an away playoff game, he's got all the advantages of having to, playing all the games at Arrowhead up until the Super Bowl. So it'd be interesting to see if in a loaded AFC, whether that changes. We're going to have some really good matchups again this season. Obviously, the AFC East are going to be playing against the AFC West. So you're going to see the Bills play against the Chiefs. You're going to see the Jets play against the Chiefs, the Dolphins. Unfortunately, the Patriots have got to play against the East as well. The West, so the AFC West as well. So they've got to play all those teams, Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, Russell Wilson. On the other side, obviously, said about the Cowboys. The Cowboys got to prove that they can do it when it counts in the playoffs. And they just don't seem to be able to do it. It's going to be a tough division, having to play the Eagles twice, the Giants as well. So it's, but you never know. You never know. It's just they've got to prove they can do it in the postseason. Snap back to Mac Jones on second and 8, and it's knocked down. Looking for the quick slant, I think. Sets up the 3rd and 8 for the Patriots. Oh, it's a dangerous looking pass, actually. I don't think he saw the linebacker drop. Could have been an interception. But it's 3rd and 8 for the Patriots. They're up on the 44-yard line. Snap back to Mac Jones. Thrown over the middle. Oh, great catch. Great catch. Is that Kendrick Bourne going up in and getting it again? See, that's Matt Patricia. That's Matt Patricia from last season, that, isn't it? Looked really good in his first season, Kendrick Bourne. Well done from Mac Jones as well, standing in there, but high pointing the ball from Kendrick Bourne down the field, 20 yards down the field. Great catch. 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Empty backfield from the 27-yard line. Snap back to Jones. He's under pressure. The ball's out on the ground. It's a fumble. It's recovered by the Packers. After that really good play from Matt Jones. Gets the ball knocked out. It's a fumble. Clearly recovered. The ball seems to be laying on the ground for an eternity. Clearly recovered by the Packers. Matt Jones stepped back. He pump faked. Never saw the man coming from his blind side. Massive concern, the tackle spots for this Patriots team. They've had pressure there last week. Huge pressure from the left end and the right end in this game so far. And after a great play from Mac Jones and Kendrick Bourne previously, the fumble sets up the Packers. Offensive line for the Patriots, when they had Tom Brady, they were well known for having a very solid offensive line, always in the top 5, top 10 in the NFL. This offensive line is a real concern. They've got to play some top defenses that are going to really pressure them, especially at the end positions. It is a worry. So in terms of Super Bowl as well, with Adam's gone for a wish list of Bills and Vikings. That could very much happen. The Vikings won a lot of close games last season and then obviously got knocked out by the Giants in that wild card round as well. See if they can come back this season. It's going to be a battle in that division with the Lions and the Packers and the Bears as well. Can't be counted out. They've made some good moves this offseason as well. The Bills got to prove that they can beat the Chiefs, the Bengals. They've obviously got to win the division. Can they beat the Jets twice this season?
They didn't look that strong.
So, we watched a part of the Bills against the Steelers earlier on as well. And the offense for the Bills wasn't looking great. The Steelers' defense were all over them, really. So we'll see. It's going to be a bit. The AFC East is just going to be such a battle this season. So, Mike said, do you watch the Patriots post-game show? Last year, the show was so therapeutic to me with how the Pats play. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes we get a chance. It depends, obviously, what time that's on. We also obviously watch the interviews as well afterwards. It's always a laugh watching Bill Belichick in the interviews as well, trying to give answers in as few words as possible. So the Packers are back out there. It's a first down play completion. It's a 1st and 10 as well. Jordan Love's out the game, so they've gone to the second string quarterback now.
64.
Oh dear. So it wasn't Trent Brown at left tackle that got beat, but it got completely owned. It's a 1st and 10 for the Packers up to the 49-yard line. It's a handoff up the middle. Oh, good burst through as well. Oh, that's a good tackle, one-on-one tackle. Jack Jones. But a good run as well. It's going to be 2nd and 1. So 2nd and 1 for the Packers into the Patriots territory now. I formation. It's a handoff up the middle. Gains 4 yards on the ground. It's going to be a 1st down. Yeah, as Mac said, help my boy Mac out. Yeah, you can't blame Mac Jones when he's got a free rusher on his blind side. I mean, no quarterback's going to be able to do anything with that. Never saw it coming. And yeah, the old Josh McDaniels run on 2nd and 10. Yeah. 2nd and 10, gain no yards. Now we're suddenly at 3rd and 10, usually followed by a screen. That was last season anyway. Good run on 1st down again. Gains 14 yards. Got more 2nd string players in on defense now for the Patriots. We've got to say the Packers have put their 2nd stringers in now as well, but they've opened up huge holes in that Patriots defensive line. It's another handoff on 1st and 10. Why not? Patriots stuff it pretty well this time. Looks about only a half a yard gain. We shall see who comes out 2nd for the Patriots. Yeah, you'd assume that it's going to be Bailey Zappi comes out next. Unless Bill wants to give Mac Jones one more. We imagine with Bailey Zappi, which I hope he does. And then hopefully we'll get to see Malik Cunningham in the 2nd half as well. Skip Trace McSorley. It's a waste anyway. There's no way they're going to keep Trace McSorley unless the quarterback gets injured. 2nd and 9, snap back. It's a good move and another 1st down for the Packers.
Get away from Bolton, didn't they?
Gained 11 yards. Good pass from Clifford. Caught by Heath, made a nice move to break a tackle. And sets up another 1st and 10 for the Packers. Yes, Isaiah Bolden, he breaks away from again. Flip pass from Clifford. Well stuffed out by the Patriots. And that's for no gain. It's going to set up 2nd and 10. I wonder if that was supposed to be a flip pass. It's like the quarterback couldn't get there to hand the ball off. So we end up flipping it backwards. The 2nd and 10 for the Packers. Inside the red zone. They're on the 13-yard line of the Patriots. Shotgun formation. Snap back to Clifford. He's looking to pass. Scrambles out to his right. Looks towards the end zone. He goes over the head of his intended receiver, Musgrave. There is a flag, though. See if this gets the Patriots or Packers. Illegal use of hands to the face against the defense. It's going to be an automatic first down.
That's a tragedy.
And that's Roberts again. He's had a couple of bad plays in this. It's all going to show up on the tape as well. A costly 15-yard unnecessary roughness penalty on the drive that Jordan Love scored the touchdown on. Extends this drive. First and goal for the Packers from the 8. It's a handoff up the middle. Good move out to the side. It's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown for the Packers, Taylor. And they take the lead for the first time this game. Nice burst. Cut back across. It's a handoff from Clifford. Cut out to the left side and just completely outran the defense to the corner, right to the pylon. Does the Lambeau leap as well? Why not? And the Packers take the lead, 13-7. So just under 10 minutes left. There's a flag. There's some 10 minutes left in this game. The Packers lead 13-7, pending the extra point. There's a flag on the extra point. It's against the Packers. That's going to push them 5 yards further back. Bit of extra pressure on their kicker, who missed both extra points last week. So here we go. Here comes the extra point. And the kick is up, straight down the middle. Good kick. And the Packers lead 14-7. So the Packers lead 14-7 in this one. Scoring touchdowns on back-to-back drives now as well. So we'll see which quarterback comes out for the Patriots next drive.
You got that question.
So Jay said, how long have you been watching football, Pat? So I've been watching since 2006. So it was when I was in college, I started watching from there. And ended up supporting the Patriots because my name was almost Tom Brady. It was Tom Brady, so I got the nickname of Brady from that point. And then obviously started watching the Patriots games from there, and that's how I became Pats fan. Obviously, a lot easier being a Patriots fan during those times and during the dynasty. A little bit harder now, but you've got to stick with the team, and obviously through the bad or rougher times now, not dominating the division, having to see them the Bills generally do the double over them now as well. At least the Patriots were dominating the Jets. 40. I think it's 14 consecutive times now. I think they've beaten the Jets. That's could come unstuck this season. I think they've got the Jets in week 3, where they have to go to the to play at MetLife against the Jets as well with Aaron Rodgers and that high-powered offense now. So that's come under threat. But whenever Bill Belichick's there, and I believe in Mac Jones. I mean, we were talking about it earlier. Mac Jones, if he's given the time to pass the ball, it can be great. It's as we've seen in today's game, again, the offensive line looks like it's going to be the weakness for this Patriots team. And And it's a massive, it is a massive weakness for them. And if he hasn't got time to throw, if they're not opening holes for the running backs, how is this team? The defense can't win every game for them. They're going to have to keep up with the high-powered offense. They're going to score lots of points.
And Mac's not very good at running.
The Packers are ready to kick off. It bounces into the back of the end zone, so the Patriots going to start from their own 25-yard line. Let's see who comes out quarterback. It is Bailey Zappi. Bailey Zappi obviously stepped in very nicely last season for Mac Jones. Went 2-0 in his starts. Played well against the Packers in that game when he did step in during that game. Almost, and probably the Patriots should have won that game in overtime. It's a handoff on first down. Doesn't go anywhere. Might even be a 1-yard loss. Sets up a 2nd and 10. See how much time Zappi gets to throw. It is the second string offensive line that's in now as well. The offensive line that started last week against the Texans didn't have a great showing. Empty backfield for Bailey Zappi this time, though, from their own 24-yard line. Snap back to him. Fired out wide, looking for Nixon on the quick out. Out of reach, though, and that's going to set up 3rd and 10. Looked like a timing pass, but it was just a bit too out in front of Trey Nixon. We've got 3rd and 10, just over 9 minutes left in the first half. So we go 3rd and 10, shotgun formation for Zappi. Snap back to him. Scrabbles out to his right. He's got time to throw now. Oh, he's past the line of scrimmage, I think. That might be an illegal forward pass, which we generally don't see. He was looking downfield. And it falls incomplete. It's 4th and 10. And a quick 3 and out for Bailey Zappi. And the Patriots going to have to punt.
He's not going to be happy.
Zappi's not happy.
Is there any iron brew left?
So we've got Barringer out for the punt. We need a booming punt. There we go. It was a good punt again, all the way down to the 15-yard line. Good tackling as well. Stops the return around the 17-yard line. That's going to be a difference maker for the Patriots this season. The punts weren't going anywhere last year. Obviously, I don't know what really happened with Bailey. Got injured and then seemed to have a fallout with the Patriots. They had Pillardi that came in. Didn't have any sort of leg on him whatsoever. But Bryce Barringer, the rookie, looks like he can boom a punt. So field position is going to be key. If the offense isn't firing, you've got to force the teams you're playing against to drive down the field to score. Packers are going to start from their own 17-yard line. Just while we're on a quick break, just want to draw your attention to, you'll see on the right side of the screen there, that we've got our competition we're running this season for an opportunity to win an NFL jersey of your choice. It's an exclusive competition just for NFL UKOPS. How it will run is each week we'll pick 6 games on a Sunday. All you have to do is pick the winners of each of the 6 games. We'll continue it also through the playoffs as well, all the way up and including the Super Bowl. Whichever person has selected the correct amount of winners throughout the season in total will win the jersey for whatever team they want. If they want to have a custom jersey as well with their own name, own number, I'll get that's absolutely fine as well. It'll be ordered straight from the NFL shop as well and sent out to the winner. The competition's open to people from worldwide, so all countries as well. So please make sure you sign up for that. The link to that and for all of the rules and how to enter is in the description for the Pick 6 competition. We've got 9 people in it already. Obviously, I'll be playing along, Andy will be playing along as well. So we're in the competition. So why not check that out? If you have a look at halftime as well, I'll remind you before halftime. Have a look. It's $3 a month for 6 months, so throughout the season. So $18 in total, which I don't think is too bad for predicting games throughout the season, every week, all the way up through the playoffs as well, all the way up to the Super Bowl. And you've got a chance to win an NFL jersey of your choice. So we go the Packers. 1st and 10 from their own 17-yard line in I formation. It's a handoff again. Up the middle. Fights through one tackle. Can't get through another, though. It looks to be just a 1-yard gain. Yeah, JH, I absolutely agree. Schooler looked quality last year. Always up off the punts and on the kickoffs as well. Always seems to be the first guy there making the tackle. If he can take over from Matt Slater, then Patriots are in very, very good hands. He did look absolute quality. 2nd and 8. It's going to be a pass from Clifford. Fired down the left sideline. He's got a man. It's caught in. Takes a shot, but it's a good catch, 15 yards downfield. It's got to be said, this Packers offense over this last few drives dominating against the Patriots. Good route. Finds the soft zone. Good hit by Bledsoe, but well held onto as well. Snap back to Clifford on 1st down. It's a handoff. Breaks out to the left. Clifford throws a block as well out to the left side. Looks a 6-yard gain before being pushed out by the rookie Christian Gonzalez for the Patriots. Patriots right end should have had him down for no gain there, but whiffed on the tackle. I'm sure that's right. 2nd and 3. It's a handoff up the middle again. Pretty good stop. Just a 1-yard gain to set up 3rd down. So can the Patriots defense get off the field on 3rd and 1? You imagine it's probably going to be a run play. The Packers have dominated on the ground over the last 3 drives. It's I formation. It's a play action pass. Thrown out into the flat. It is caught. A good tackle. Great tackle from Jalen Mills. It looks to be half a yard short. So we'll set up 4th down. So great tackle from Jalen Mills getting out there. So he's going to set up 4th and inches. Are they going to go for it? The Packers offense do stay out there. Really good tackle from Jalen Mills. Took out the legs of the receiver and he fell half a yard short. They are going to do a measure, but he was definitely short. Yeah, half a yard short. So they are going to keep their offense out there, the Packers. So it's 4th and inches for the Packers. They're just inside their own half, just inside the 50-yard line. He's in shotgun formation. We just see if they do go for it. They are going to go for it. They snap the ball. It's a good push up the middle, gains 2 yards up the middle. That's a first down for the Packers. Just over 5 minutes left in the second quarter as well. So 1st and 10 for the Packers, just inside Patriots territory. It's a handoff to the left again. Good tackle by Tavai. Only gains 2 yards on the ground. Yeah, I think great tackle from Jalen Mills previously on that play. It's those key ones where you those 4th and inches, those 4th and 1s, 3rd and 1s. Can you get off the field? Patriots unable to do that on this occasion. Hopefully, Patriots get another drive this half, a proper drive. Be nice to see Malik Cunningham play the entire second half. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Handoff on 2nd and 8. Doesn't really go anywhere. Just about gets back to the line of scrimmage. Tackled by Farms. So, JH, let me know I assume that you watched the game last week against the Texans. What's your thoughts on Malik Cunningham? It's 3rd and 9. Just inside Patriots territory for the Packers. Snap back to Clifford, looking to pass. Sets up the screen. Oh, great tackle. Great tackle coming up from the safety position. He's going to set up a 4th down. And I think the Packers are going to punt this time. Let's see who came up from the tackle, number 19. Couldn't see who it was. Number 19 for the Patriots coming up to make the tackle. And the Packers are going to punt. And the punt is up. It's a high punt. Fair caught at the 15-yard line. Jabril Peppers. So, just under 3 minutes left for the Patriots. Try and go and tie this game up, or at least cut into the Packers' lead. Ron's back. Hi, Ron. Nice to have you. Nice to have you in the stream. Let us know how you're doing. So it's Bailey Zappi looking to pass on 1st down to set up the screen to Harris. It's an 8-yard gain on 1st down. Bailey Zappi, of course, went and the offense went 3 and out on his first drive. Second and 1 for the Patriots. They're on their own 24-yard line. Snap back to Zappi. It's a handoff up the middle. Good barreling run again from Harris. That's a 1st down for the Patriots. I think that'll take us down to the 2-minute warning as well.
We need a high run to be sure.
So the 2-minute warning. The Packers lead 14-7 in this one, but the Patriots have got the ball. And they are going to be 1st and 10 when we do come back right around their own 30-yard line.
Was it Zappi again?
Yeah, well, good, Ron. Thank you very much. Hope you're well as well. Let us know what you're thinking of the NFL preseason so far. Jay said, I'm trying to not get too excited about Malik, but I'm excited to see what he can do as a slot wide receiver. And most likely what I see from Douglas for that spot as well. Douglas looks great. I mean, the fact that Douglas only had 2 snaps last week, and from what we're hearing out of training camp and preseason as well, I think he is guaranteed a spot. He's ahead of Boutte, who was obviously drafted before him as well. But he could, and fingers crossed here, he could be that slot wide receiver guy in the Edelman, Welker, Amendola mold. That quick burst off the line, shifty off the line, separation, and a third down target is what we're hoping for. If he can be that guy, then, they pulled off an excellent draft pick in that one. Boutte's got a lot of hype around him, and so we haven't really seen him in preseason properly as of yet. He's fighting an uphill battle to get on the roster. In terms of Cunningham, I just don't know how they're going to use him at wide receiver. When you've got other wide receivers that can play there, I just don't know if he offers you enough at wide receiver. But he's definitely dangerous when he's got the ball in his hands. I just wonder if they can draw up some packages where he's maybe lined up next to Mac, or Mac is spread out, or something where Malik has got a package for himself, and whether he then is running the QB draw, taking off himself, or he is passing. But he just keeps defense on the toes. I mean, the Texans' defense completely dominated the Patriots last week up until Cunningham came in. Now, obviously, he was going against probably third stringers there, but all of a sudden, the Texans' defense didn't know what was happening, whether to try and play against the run, to play against the pass. So they've got to find a way to get Cunningham on the roster, a 53-man roster, in my opinion, and find a way to get him some packages on the field, because it just keeps the defense on the toes. Then they don't know whether he's going to be passing, if he's going to be running. I think he's an exciting player. Obviously, there's a lot of hype around him from what he did last week. There's a lot of comparisons to Lamar Jackson, but I'm hoping we get to see him tonight. So the Patriots, 1st and 10 from their own 32-minute drill. Bailey Zappi's got time to pass. He flips it out to J.J. Taylor eventually.
Oh, my God.
Bailey Zappi seemed to step out to the left, have loads of time, couldn't find a receiver outfield, started to turn back inside and realised he was getting a Packers in his face, flips it out to J.J. Taylor, gains 8 yards. Second and 2, snap back to Zappi, looking to pass. He's brought down on the sack, though. And the clock continues to run. That's going to set up 3rd and long now. There is a flag as well. Let's see what this flag is. So illegal contact against the defense is going to be an automatic 1st down for the Patriots, so they'll take that. Again, coming off that side. That's Zappi that got hit on his blind side again. That's exactly where Mac Jones got hit earlier on the fumble. A real concern, that left tackle position. So 1st and 10 for the Patriots from their own 43-yard line. Snap back to Zappi. He's under pressure. Throws the ball at the feet of J.J. Taylor. Really, he was just saving the play. The Packers sent pressure there. It is a concern watching this offensive line.
Come on, Bill.
So 2nd and 10 from their own 43-yard line for the Patriots. Out the shotgun, snap back to Zappi. He's looking to pass. He's got time this time. Fires over the middle and incomplete. Looking for Nixon coming across the field. He had the time. He had the time on that occasion, Zappi. So it's for 3rd and 10 for the Patriots. If they don't convert here, they're going to have to punt, and they give Packers, who've got all 3 timeouts remaining, an opportunity to score before halftime. So a big play coming up. Snap back to Zappi. Pressure from the Packers. Blocked pretty well. Fired down the right sideline.
To who?
There seemed to be a clash from the receiver. There is a flag. The receiver and the cornerback were both on the ground. Let's see. Hopefully it's against the Packers. There is pass interference against the defense. So it's a first down. We'll take it. We'll see what happens. And that was boot. Oh, that wasn't. There's no way that was pass interference. Boutte ran into him. He bought that. Boutte ran into the defender, Thomas, knocked him over, fell over himself, and somehow got pass interference. But we'll not argue. The Patriots now 1st and 10 from the Packers' 42-yard line. Snap back to Zappi. Got time to throw this time. Well blocked this time. Fired deep down the right sideline. Dangerous pass into triple coverage. Ooh. Knocked away. It's incomplete. And it's Trey Nixon that's down, holding his hands. He's down on the ground. I'll see a replay on that one. Dangerous pass. Oh, he got his arm landed on.
Oh, yeah.
It might be his shoulder.
Bosh.
As he came down, a Packers defender landed straight on his shoulder. Oof. Looked a painful one. Zappi definitely threw that into triple coverage, though. Looked a painful one for Nixon, that.
Trying to relocate it.
I think, to be honest, as a Patriots fan, I think Trey Nixon is a long shot to make the roster. I think he's a potential practice squad player. But of course, the injury to Tyquan Thornton this week, we don't know how serious that one is as well. Would have been nice tonight to see Mac Jones throw a touchdown. You don't know how much Mac Jones is going to play next week against the Titans. Patriots are going to be practicing with the Titans this week coming up. And teams don't tend to risk the starters too much in the final preseason game. But I think you've got to give maybe Mac Jones 1 or 2 series to start the game. I mean, the first game is against the Philadelphia Eagles in week 1, so... It's a tough one. Well, Bill Belichick even came down to check on Trey Nixon there.
Just tell him to get off the field.
So 2nd and 10 for the Patriots coming up. Could do with scoring points on this drive. The Patriots will receive the second half kickoff as well. So if they can score at least a field goal here, the field good going into the second half. They've got the ball on the 42-yard line of the Packers. It's 2nd and 10. Bailey Zappi's in the shotgun. Snap back to him. Fired a great catch. And this looks like it should be a touchdown for Boutte. I said we haven't seen much of Boutte in preseason. We have now. The slants are coming across from Boutte and showing the burst once he caught it. Left the defender for dead. And that is a Patriots touchdown. See you later. And that's what we didn't see enough of last season. Teams seem to do it to us so often the quick slants coming in, caught in stride, turning on the Jets into the end zone. Great pass from Zappi, and we finally have seen some Boutte in this preseason. Chad Ryland out for the extra point, the rookie. And it's straight through the middle as well. Great kick. It certainly got a leg. And that ties the game up at 14 each. So after we've just seen the Patriots lose Trey Nixon, who's fighting for a roster spot, haven't seen much of Boutte, but there you go. That's the talent that teams have talked about. I mean, his character being called into question, whether he's a team player. But if he's got the talent, you know, he's another person that you've got to find a spot on the roster for. Great speed. Once he caught the ball in stride, great speed to leave the defenders behind.
He'll get arrested with a gun next week.
Probably. Yeah, as Jay said, Boutte might have just saved his spot. It's great to hear him. As I say, we've seen nothing from him in the preseason games so far. Well, that's now on tape. That extra burst, great route, great location on the pass from Zappi so he could take it on stride, and then just turned on the Jets from there. So here we go. The kickoff for the Patriots, just under a minute left. A shorter kick this time, returnable from the 2-yard line. Decent return, though.
Good return.
Looks like it's all the way up close to the 30, but there is a flag. Usually when you see a flag on a kickoff, it's usually against the return team. I think that Ryland probably got asked to try and kick it shorter. We've seen him boot a couple into the back of the end zone in this game, so it was holding against the receiving team. So it will be half the distance to the goal. Yeah, definite holding. Called on Mosley. So it's 1st and 10 for the Packers. Just 51 seconds left. They're on their own 9-yard line. Clifford in the shotgun. He's going to pass. Fired over the middle. Incomplete. That's going to set up 2nd and 10. We should see how aggressive the Packers play on the next one. Patriots have got 2 timeouts remaining. Surprised the Packers didn't run it on 1st down there to get the clock running. The 2nd and 10. Clifford back in the shotgun. It's going to be a pass play again for Clifford. Fired down the left sideline. Intercept! I think it's going to be... It was intercepted off the tip, but I think it's going to be pass interference on the defender that was up against the receiver. I don't think he got his head around. So it was an interception off of the tip, but I think it's going to go against the Patriots. Was it Christian Gonzalez? It was. It goes against the... 1st round pick, Christian Gonzalez. I don't think he got his head turned around. See this again. Oh, I don't know. I think he did get his head turned around. Oh, I think that's harsh. It
was right in front of Bill as well.
That's harsh. I think he did.
Challenging it.
You can't.
All right.
So 1st and 10 for the Packers from their own 32-yard line. It's going to be a pass play for Clifford. Has his receiver wide open, 8 yards downfield, tackled down after around an 8 or 9 yard gain. And the Packers take the first time out. Having seen that replay again, actually, I think on first viewing, it looked like Gonzalez hadn't got his head round, but he did. It hit the hands of the receiver, bounced out, and then taken in, I think it's Hawkins, I think he took it in on the interception, but there's ruled pass interference. This isn't the XFL. You can't challenge any play that you want, unfortunately. So the Packers are going to have 2nd and 1, just over 30 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They're trying to get downfield to at least attempt a field goal to retake the lead before halftime. Snap back to Clifford. Scrambles out to his right. And tries to extend the ball past the line of scrimmage before stepping out of bounds. It's going to be close as to whether he got there. They have given him the first down just. So 1st and 10 for the Packers. 26 seconds remaining. There's 2 timeouts. Ball on their own 43-yard line. Snap back to Clifford. He's looking to pass. Fired down the left sideline. Great catch down the left sideline. Pushed out of bounds by Christian Gonzalez. And they're close to field goal range now as well. The ball's on the 39-yard line of the Patriots. Something we haven't seen very much of in this game is the Patriots' pass rush. Apart from on the fumble recovery and beating Jordan Love to the ball, we haven't seen much pressure on the quarterbacks. Snap back to Clifford, 1st and 10. Starts scrambling out to his right, fires out to his receiver, incomplete. Sets up 2nd and 10, 15 seconds remaining. Packers still have 2 timeouts as well. Packers, of course, don't have long-serving kicker Mason Crosby anymore. I think they'll want at least another 10 yards here to feel good about a field goal. Snap back to Clifford. Fired out to the flat. It's a 5-yard gain before stepping out of bounds. It will stop the clock again. There's 11 seconds remaining. Sets up 3rd and 5. You imagine they'll want to run a similar type play. Can they get another 5 to 10 yards on this next play? Make it an easier attempt for the kicker. Ball at the 34-yard line of the Patriots. Snap back to Clifford, looking to pass. Falls incomplete. 6 seconds left. It's 4th and 5, so they're going to have to attempt to kick from here. It's going to be a long one. So 4th and 5, and it's going to be a decent length kick. This is it 53 yards, 52, 53 yards. Here we go. Well, it's a decent kick, and he's got it as well. Great kick.
Fair play.
So what I was saying earlier about the Packers not running it on 1st down from their own 9-yard line. Yeah, Matt LaFleur might know something more than I do. Great kick. Had more than enough leg on that, being good for another 5 yards. Packers retake the lead 17-14 in this one. Just 1 second left. You imagine they'll just squib kick this to end the first half. So you go, the Packers are about ready to kick it back to the Patriots. Imagine with just 1 second left, they're going to squib kick this to end the first half. They don't squib kick it, they kick it up in the air. It is returnable. But they let it bounce in the end zone. Boutte lets it bounce in the end zone. So this is going to be one more play to run for the Patriots in offense, which will probably be a knee.
Hail Mary.
Yeah, Patriots are in QB kneel formation. There we go, and that does end the first half, an entertaining first half as well. Entertaining first half, the Packers lead 17-14 going into halftime. Some good offense and some good defense, some worrying things for the Patriots as well, especially at the tackle positions. Mac Jones hit from behind, forced a fumble. Bailey Zappi's had pressure from the blind side as well. The defense started the game well, and but had some problems in the middle. 3 scoring drives in a row for the Packers. But we'll see what happens in the second half. Hopefully, we should probably see some more Bailey Zappi to start the second half. I'm not bothered about seeing any Trace McSorley, to be honest. Hopefully, we get to see Malik Cunningham come out after that and see what he can do. We're going to have a short break just for halftime. Hopefully, you can stay with us for that. Just while we are on halftime, just remind you about our Pick 6 competition, just on the right-hand side there. I'll put the link in the chat as well. An opportunity to win an NFL jersey of your choice. Any team. You can have custom name, custom number as well by joining our Pick 6 competition, predicting the winners of 6 games each week and including the playoffs and Super Bowl. The person that managed to do that the most with the highest total at the end of the season wins the competition. So I'll put the link for that in the chat for you. Check it out. We've got 9 people in it already. Hopefully more people will join before the start of the season. The more the better.
Good odds, though.
So make sure you check that out just while we're at halftime. We'll see you just before we start the second half. So back for the second half of the Green Bay Packers against the New England Patriots. It's preseason week 2. A great first half. We've seen some good things from the Patriots on offense and some not so good things, especially from the tackle positions. We've seen some good defense as well, and then again, some not so good things. So we'll see what we get in the second half. The Packers are just about ready to kick off. It is returnable. It brings it out of the end zone. But he's taken down around the 19-yard line, and there's a flag, which is probably going to be for holding, so it's going to be half the distance. Legal block in the back, of course. Of course.
What's that? What's the block in the back? What's the sign for that?
Power Rangers. We're going to be 1st and 10 for the Patriots from their own 9-yard line. Bailey Zappi still in. There's a handoff up the middle to Kevin Harris. Looks like he's getting 3 or 4 yards on first down. Good first down run. Still with us? Let us know that you are still with us. Hopefully, JH, Michael, Adam, Eric, hopefully still with us for this second half for the Patriots preseason matchup with the Packers.
Ron?
Of course, Ron. Hi, Ron. Second and 6 for the Patriots. Empty backfield for Bailey Zappi. Snap back to him. Fired in quick. Good catch. It's Boutte. I hope they keep Boutte just because I like his name. Boutte. It's good. I hope he does catch some more, actually. So just showing Ezekiel Elliott on the sideline there, signed this week by the Patriots, 1-year contract.
He's there short, isn't it?
Didn't get any game action in today's game. 1st and 10 for the Patriots from their own 20. Snap back to Zappi. It's a handoff up the middle. Does well Harris to gain 4 yards. So it was a good move. I think he'll make a significant improvement to the team. I can't like the guy. Is that because he's a Cowboy? I think a lot of teams were laughing at the Patriots because it came out as a $6 million contract, but it's not really when you look at it. A lot of incentives, and he needs to gain a lot of yards to get his big money. Snap back to Zappi. He was looking for. I think that was it Cunningham he was looking for then? The 3rd and 7 is going to be for the Patriots. Yeah, it was Cunningham. So Malik Cunningham lined up at wide receiver, unable to bring the ball in. He's still lined up at receiver now, actually. It's 3rd and 7. Looking to Cunningham again. Is that not pass interference? Surely. Thank you. Cunningham looked like he tried to get the ball down the right sideline and had both of his arms grabbed. It's going to be a first down for the Patriots. Yeah, he wasn't allowed to get his arms up. We were talking earlier with JH about Cunningham at wide receiver. He just doesn't look a wide receiver to me. It just doesn't look natural. I felt a bit like that with Jacoby Myers. He just didn't seem a natural receiver. Zappi on the bootleg to the right. Good catch. Gains 6 or 7 yards. Was that Anthony Ferguson, I think? So set up 2nd and 4. So 2nd and 4 now for the Patriots, up at the 43-yard line of the Packers. Zappi in the shotgun is changing the line at the play, so he goes under centre now. It's a handoff to JJ Taylor. He's got a burst. Makes a couple of players. Oh, if he could have just stayed on his feet. Makes a couple of players miss. It is a first down. A really good run. It's what Taylor does offer you. Really good burst. Takes it into Packers territory as well. Yeah, fighting for his roster spot life is Taylor. It's hard to see how he makes the roster. Might be a practice squad player. So 1st and 10 for the Patriots. An empty backfield. They're right at the Packers' 42-yard line now as well. Snap back to Zappi. Thrown over the middle. Behind his receiver. Falls incomplete, looking for Webb.
Feels like a strong start, though.
I was going to say that, but then I didn't want to jinx him.
Right, sorry.
So it's going to be 2nd and 10 now. The 42-yard line. Empty backfield again. Snap back to Zappi. Fired out quick on the screen. It gets battered at the line, though. It's like Zappi never actually had it properly in his hands. Yeah, he fumbled at his own hands and that threw the timing off. Well read by the Packers defender as well. Looking for Cunningham, actually. Looking for Cunningham on the screen. Been interested to see him get the ball in his hands. So 3rd and 10. Can the Patriots convert? Snap back to Zappi. Under pressure. Gets rid of the ball before he's sacked, but he falls incomplete. And I think the Patriots are going to have to punt after what was a promising start to the drive of the second half. Yeah, Andy completely did it in by saying it's a good start. And I said, I'm not saying that because I've jinxed it. And I'll say he did it instead. So it's be 4th and 10 and likely a Patriots punt. So we've got Waitman in as a punter now. Barringer punted very well in the first half. He's a left-footed punter. Bill does like those. Not a good punt either. It's not bad, actually. I was fooled by the kick return, by the punt returner then. It's down to right around the 10-yard line. That's where the Packers are going to start their first drive of the second half. See if it is Clifford that comes out again. So yeah, it's nothing contracts. I don't know why. It just bugs me. Okay. Some players just do, though, I guess. Some players just do. But yeah, it definitely improves the team. He's a big-bodied 6 foot, 225 pounds, I think. So big-bodied, scored 12 touchdowns last year. Most of those coming on short yardage runs in the red zone. And that's where the Patriots were weak last year. They couldn't punch it in. So hopefully he offers that at least. I think he's only 28 years old, so he's still got more than enough burst left in him, I feel, and he definitely upgrades the running back room. Be interested to see which other running backs they do keep as well. We haven't seen much of Ty Montgomery in this preseason, in the preseason games at least. So, and Bill Belichick does like somebody that can line up at receiver and obviously running back. James White did it for many years to great success. Ezekiel Elliott is a good receiver, good blocker, good running back as well. So I think they find a spot for Ty Montgomery on the team. Then you're looking at, so you've got Harris, Pierre Strong, JJ Taylor. Maybe can they fit just one more of those on the team as well? Quite stacked at receiver in terms of the options at receiver. Would have loved for the team to have got a deal for DeAndre Hopkins done. I mean, if this team had Hopkins, all of a sudden defenses, looking a bit more scared of the Patriots offense. If, of course, the offensive line can block. But there's some big decisions to be made about the Patriots 53-man roster. There's some that you feel like they can't risk going onto the practice squad and getting picked up by another team. So, like your Cunningham, Douglas, I think is safe anyway, but Butte as well. You don't want them getting picked up by a rival. So he said Cunningham. I'll come back to this second because we're about to start the Packers' first drive of the second half. From their own 10-yard line, it's a handoff on first down. Run to the right. Good blocking as well. Getting 7 yards on first down. It is still Clifford in at quarterback for the Packers as well. That sets up a 2nd and 2. So 2nd and 2 for the Packers from their own 18-yard line. Clifford in the shotgun. It's a play action pass. Good catch as well. 10 to 15 yards down the field. Run pass option. Kept by Clifford. Biding nicely to Heath. That's a first down for the Packers. So we said the Packers offense has been pretty good after the first 2 drives of the game. They've moved the ball very well. So 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line now, the Packers. It's a handoff up the middle. Looks very well stuffed this time by the Patriots. And there is a flag as well. No foul. They've picked the flag up. So it sets up a 2nd and 10 now for the Packers. So 2nd 10 from their own 33-yard line. Snap back to Clifford. It's another handoff up the middle this time. Still pretty well defended by the Patriots. Just a 2-yard gain on the ground. It's going to set up 3rd and long. Clifford's played quite well for the Packers at quarterback. 9 of 12 for 93 yards. So 3rd and 8, a big play for the Packers. They're on their own 35-yard line. Empty backfield now. Snap back to Clifford. Throwing deep down the right sideline. Well defended, I think. Great defending on that side. Try to see who that is.
Somebody junior.
Number 39 for the Patriots. Fair play that. The Packers receiver wanted a flag. There's no way you're getting a flag for that. The ball was nowhere near. So the punt is up for the Packers. Fair course at the 22-yard line. But there is a flag. See what this flag is. Holding against the Patriots, so that's going to put them further back to start this next drive. But will Bailey Zappi get another drive? I'm hoping it's either going to be Bailey Zappi or it's going to be Malik Cunningham. I say we'll skip Trace McSorley. The JH saying about Cunningham, I don't expect anything from him until year 2. Well, a wide receiver or quarterback or as a gadget player, so like a Taysom Hill type player, perhaps. I think they've just got to find a way to get the ball in his hands and seeing what he can do. I mean, when he's lined up at quarterback, teams, it automatically makes teams wary. It's what happened to the Texans defense last week. They didn't know whether he was going to run on a designed quarterback run, on a QB draw, or whether he's going to throw it. I mean, his pass to Trey Nixon, which should have been caught in the end zone, and he'd have had a 100% completion rate on his passes had it been caught by Nixon, which he should have been. I'm hoping that he does get the opportunity today, at least for the entire fourth quarter. Let him throw the ball a bit and see what he can do. It just changes things a bit. Can you use Cunningham in a package without disrupting the offense and disrupting Mac Jones? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see if that is a plan. But I think when you need a momentum changer, I think that he can do that. And they might need to just change things up a bit, especially if Mac Jones is running for his life because the offensive line can't block for him. They might need, just to keep the defense on the toes, putting in Malik Cunningham at quarterback and saying, right, you're going to have to consider a pass or a run now. But we'll see. I think he's got to make the 53-man roster, though. I mean, you can't afford him to be open for other teams to sign because somebody will be straight on him. He said he can run the gadget or run options, but I'd like to see him develop into a full-blown slot. When I see him at the minute and running routes, he just doesn't look like a receiver at the minute. I say Jacoby Myers looked a bit like that. I don't know. Not crisp enough. So 1st and 10. And it is Bailey Zappi back out there again. So 1st and 5 for the Patriots. After the encroachment. Snap back to Zappi. Play action pass. Hits the fingertips of his intended receiver. Bursts through. It's incomplete. So run pass option. So 2nd and 5. Snap back to Zappi. Looking for Malik Cunningham coming across the field, unable to bring it in. It's going to set up 3rd and 5. Yeah, I just don't know. He just doesn't look quite right. As a receiver, I just don't know. Something doesn't look right. It's a good throw by Zappi. It's going to be a tough decision how you fit him onto the roster. That's the problem. Zappi 3rd and 5. Fired in again. Caught this time. And it is a 1st down for the Patriots. Good catch. Same type of pass as the last one on the quick slant.
Bloody hell, only 3 people. What's going on?
Good catch. 1st and 10 for the Patriots. It's a handoff on 1st down. Good move by Harris against 5 yards, but felt like it could have been more if he stayed on his feet. What's good to see, though, the offensive line has definitely played much better than it did last week against the Texans. Snap back to Zappi. Hand off again to Harris, gains 4 yards. Going to be up 3rd and short.
3rd and short makes a change from 3rd and 9, doesn't it?
It's a 3rd and 2 for the Patriots. So right around 39, their own 39-yard line. Shotgun formation for Zappi. Here's a handoff. He's got a space to run as well. Harris gains a 1st down, 4 yards. Good run. I say much better from the Patriots' offensive line in terms of the run game, at least. Struggled last week to open up any holes. So 1st and 10, Zappi under centre this time. It's a handoff to JJ Taylor, gains 2 yards up the middle. That sets up a 2nd and 9. Been an interesting week in preseason this week. I haven't seen the results from today, but just in the games the last couple of days, we've had 2 ties. Screen to JJ Taylor. Makes a good move. And it's a 1st down again. Nice move on the screen. He's shifty.
In the future.
Yeah, Taylor's time has run out. Yeah, I agree. He's managed to make his way onto Ross last couple of years. He is shifty. I think another team will pick him up though if they let him go. And probably use him. Reminds you a bit of Dion Lewis. Snap back to Zappi. Fired deep down the left sideline. Over the heads of his intended receiver. Was that Cunningham?
was 18, I think.
Was it 18? No, it was Cunningham. 16. It was Cunningham. I'm just not sold. I'm just not sold as Cunningham as a receiver. I just can't see him making the team as a receiver. Snap back to Zappi, 2nd and 10. Fired in, caught by Anthony Ferguson. 7-yard completion, sets up a 3rd and short. So I like what I've seen from Anthony Ferguson in preseason. I like what he did at the Tennessee Titans. I'd rather them take him than Sokol, and especially if Gesicki's out as well. Ferguson is a pretty good receiving tight end as well. Snap back to Zappi. Fired in. Oh, great catch. Great catch from Webb on the quick slant in. It's a 1st down for the Patriots. Great catch. So 1st and 10 for the Patriots. They're up to the 30-yard line of the Packers. It's a handoff to JJ Taylor. Good move again. You can't deny he has got moves. Good 9-yard run. And that's the thing that Patriots have done well with running backs of that sort of size in the past, because it's just so hard to pick up behind the offensive line. And all of a sudden, he's made a move and he's gained 6, 7, 8 yards. So 2nd and 1. Bailey Zappi under centre. It's a handoff to Harris. Looking for his blockers. It is a 1st down. Good carry again, 6 yards. Takes it inside the 15-yard line. The Patriots knocking on the door. Trying to retake the lead in this one. Much better running performance, at least. Under centre again. 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line for the Patriots. Oof. Handed off to Harris. Gets hit immediately as soon as he gets the ball handed to him. Does well to only lose 1 yard. So 2nd and 11. Trips right formation out of the shotgun. Snap back to Zappi. It's a screen pass to Taylor. Makes a move again. Nice spin move. Gains 6 yards. Going to set up a 3rd down. Inside the 10-yard line as well. So yes, moves, but he never breaks one. I think that's what's keeping him from being like a deal moves. Yeah. Just can't quite break the last one to really burst through. But he does remind me of Dion Lewis in that way of the shiftiness. But doesn't get in the end zone, doesn't make the big yardage when needed. It's a handoff on 3rd and 5. Interesting play call on 3rd and 5. It's a handoff. They fall about 1 yard, 2 yards short of the line to gain. He's going to set up 4th and 2. Interesting play call on 3rd and 5.
You do send Elliott out now.
He's not coming out today. They let the play clock run and the game clock run all the way down. Now it's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. Oh, we've got a timeout. Just about to change the 3rd quarter to the 4th quarter, but Patriots have timed out. So Zapp is over on the sideline, so I assume that the Patriots are kicking attempting the field goal. Hopefully, well, I say hopefully it's Ryland, the rookie, that's going to be taking the field goal. But with just one game to go after this, the Patriots could have to make a decision on whether they're going with the rookie Ryland, who they drafted fairly high in the draft, or going with Nick Folk, who has been pretty much money. I think he's 90% on his field goals this season. It's going to be a tough decision to make that, because Nick Folk has been pretty much money in the within the 50-yard line. He hasn't got the leg. It's going to be a tough one. I mean, especially if they do go with Ryland, he gets off to a bad start at the start of the season. Zappi's put his helmet back on, so he's going back out there. The Patriots are going to go for it on 4th and 2 by the looks of it.
I would put Elliott out there with him, then just fake it to Elliott and throw it to somebody who's just standing there waiting.
So 4th and 2. Can the Patriots punch it in to retake the lead, or at least get the first down? They're passing up the opportunity to try and tie the game. We've had a lot of time to discuss this play. This 30-second timeout is never really a 30-second timeout, is it?
So they're going to a TV commercial?
Yeah, I mean, it's strange. Like, the first NFL game that I went to, it's in London, the Patriots, was it the Rams first or the Buccaneers? Can't remember. But it's weird when you see the game live and the players just stood around waiting for the referee to go, oh yeah, now we're back on TV now. Now you can run the play. It's never really a 30-second timeout. Much longer. So you go 4th and 2 for the Patriots. Big play coming up on the 7-yard line of the Packers. Shotgun formation for Zappi. Snap back to him. Scrambles out to his right. He can run for it. Run for it. He does. He runs into the end zone. Completely wide open. It's a touchdown for the Patriots. They retake the lead in this one. Couldn't have been any more wide open. As soon as he sort of bootlegged out right, there was no defenders there whatsoever. He was directing people to his receivers to run, but he's not going to get any easier running to the end zone than that. But the Patriots retake the lead 20-17, pending the extra point as well. And it's Nick Folk back out to kick the extra point this time. Straight down the middle, money. And the Patriots retake the lead in this one, 21-17, and that takes us actually to the end of the 3rd quarter this time. So going to 4th quarter, the Patriots hold a 4-point advantage in this one. An interesting point that Andy just made, actually, about about Mac Jones and the relationship between Mac Jones and Bailey Zappi. It's been reported a lot that they don't come into contact with each other very much on the practice field. There's very much a Mac Jones set of people that run their plays, and then you get your Bailey Zappi running his plays. They don't actually collaborate and talk very often, which is quite unusual, really. I mean, you want your quarterbacks on the same page sort of thing. Maybe after last season and how it went, and when Bailey Zappi came in, and he sort of got back to I think the problem was he sort of got backed by the Patriots fan base. I mean, that game, I think it's a Monday night game against the Chicago Bears. And Mac Jones, when he did come back, got booed in that game, and everyone was cheering when Zappi took over. And obviously laid him on a touchdown drive. They obviously end up losing that game anyway. But it's just created a bit of controversy where I think that really deep down, Mac Jones is a much better quarterback than Bailey Zappi. It's just that Zappi has created that narrative with how he stepped in for Mac Jones last year. Had a couple of favourable opponents that he played against and did well against. The Patriots won the 2 games that he was started as quarterback, and really should have won the Packers game when he stepped in that one as well. But I think really this is Mac Jones's team, and hopefully he proves that he is the franchise quarterback that the Patriots need and want moving forward as well. Yeah, they have 2 thirds on the team. At first, I thought that I had Jack Jones off it. Yeah, I know. I was the same because there's 2 9s as well. Is it? Oh God, who is it? Bryce Barringer is wearing 9. Somebody else is wearing 9 as well. But there's for some reason preseason now they allow them to wear the same number jerseys. I don't know why. It's returnable from the 5 off the Patriots kickoff. Tackle down right around the 22-yard line. That's where the Packers will start their next possession. So into the 4th quarter now. So 1st and 10 from their own 23-yard line. So handoff up the middle. Gains 3 yards. So it's still Clifford out there as well for the Packers. Much better performance from the Patriots in this one compared to last week, which, to be fair to them, was the majority of their 2nd and 3rd string playing in that one. So play action pass. And it's close to a 1st down. I think they've given them the 1st down as well.
Have they? I would have said that you made it.
Oh, it's now they're saying 3rd down. It's a bit harsh. I thought it was closer than that. Say it's a full yard short. It's a 3rd and 1. Can the Patriots defense get off the field? 3rd and 1. Likely a run play. It's heavy run formation. Oh, he burst through and didn't get him. It's a 1st down. A 3-yard run. There's a Packers player down injured.
What's that? shoulders, knees, and toes one. Don't remember.
Not one we did. She's got an injury timeout due to Packers' offensive lineman down injured. But just while we're into this injury timeout as well, just over 13 and a half minutes left in this game. Just remind you about the Pick 6 competition that we're running this season, exclusive to NFL UKOPS as well. An opportunity to win an NFL jersey of your choice. Any team, any name on it as well. You can have a custom one if you like as well. It can be ordered directly from the NFL shop as well, sent out to you. All you need to do is join our Pick 6 competition. What'll happen is we'll pick 6 games each week on a Sunday. You just need to pick the winners. It'll run for the entire season, including the playoffs and the Super Bowl as well. And the person that has the most amount of wins or most amount of teams picked correctly by the end will be the winner, and they will get the jersey from the NFL shop. So if you're interested in joining that, I put that into the comments already. It's in the description as well. Check it out. The more people that are involved, the better. We'll be talking about that, no doubt, throughout the season. So make sure you have a check of that. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. A lot of content coming your way for the NFL this season in terms of our videos, our shorts, and, of course, our live streams. We'll be live streaming every Patriots game, of course, as well as doing at least another Sunday game as well. We're also going to be doing a video log of the London game of the Bills and Jaguars at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London as well. Looking forward to going and seeing that one. Not been to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium before as well, so looking forward to that. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of that content. We really appreciate everybody that's come along to today's live stream as well, especially some of the new people. JH, thank you very much for coming. Hopefully you can come back throughout the season for the Patriots games as well.
Appreciate his expertise.
So thank you very much for everyone that has joined us today. Play action pass for the Packers. First 10, lofted down the middle. Dangerous pass, but brought in by the receiver. Great catch. I thought it was a dangerous looking pass. It could have been an interception. It looked like it was going straight into the defender's hands. And then all of a sudden the receiver came out of nowhere. Great catch. The Packers all the way down to the 40-yard line now. Play action pass again. Bootleg out to the right. Just hits the fingertips of the receiver this time, though. Falls incomplete. So Jay's no replay. I hate how they show fewer and fewer replays unless it's a pass or a score. Or defense designed to see something. Yeah, I don't get that. Like, there's a couple of plays earlier in the game that I want to see from the Mac Jones passes. And also they didn't show the replay for some reason.
Packers TV.
Oh, so I'd say maybe because it's Packers TV, so they haven't shown as many replays, but we'll see. 2nd and 10. It's a handoff. Oh, it breaks 2 tackles. Just about gets brought down on the 3rd tackle. Gains 6 yards, sets up a 3rd down. Stuck with him. Good tackle in the end. So 3rd and 3 down at the Patriots 34-yard line. Snap back to Clifford. Fired on the slant. Good catch again. Gains 5 yards and a new set of downs for the Packers as well. Already in field goal range, but want more to try and retake the lead in this one. Just around 11.5 minutes left. Snap back to Clifford. It's a handoff up the middle. Gains 2 yards on the ground. Takes the ball up to the 25-yard line of the Patriots. So 2nd and 7 for the Packers. Play action pass. Lofted up. Out of bounds. You can set up a 3rd and 7. Good pressure by the Patriots defense there. We really haven't seen a lot of that in this game, though. The Packers quarterbacks have had it pretty easy.
Judon was only on for 5 minutes.
Yeah, you haven't seen too much of the stars. You haven't obviously seen Matthew Judon, Uche. Did we see Keon White today? I don't know. Keon White was an absolute monster against the Texans last week. So 3rd and 7. Snap back to Clifford. Fire on the quick slants. And he fights for the 1st down again.
Oh, somebody's down.
Needed 7, gained 7.5. And that takes Packers into the red zone. There's a Patriots man down, injured.
He's not moving.
There's an injury timeout. There's a Patriots player down, injured. Not quite sure who it is at the minute. It's like, so we've just gone to the DAZN, like the advert breaks. It's like the American adverts came on, like, oh no, someone's got to press a button. They're not allowed to watch American adverts now. And now we've got the loading screen. It's terrible. They're not going to change this as well. This is what it's going to be like for the season, isn't it?
When we get back, it'll be Packers TV, so they'll say, oh, by the way, Patriots guy died.
Yeah, so Keon White's scale can do. He stood like if there was other than obviously Malik Cunningham that stood out last week for what happened in the 4th quarter. Keon White in the first quarter and a bit that he played, he was constantly in the backfield. He looked like an absolute monster. I mean, when you put him in there with Matthew Judon, Uche, if they keep Trey Flowers as well, you know, they've got some serious defensive ends and blitzers to put pressure on the quarterback now. It's the defense of the Patriots looks very good again. You know, even with the fact of they've only really lost Devin McCourty at safety, but I think they've got enough quality there. You know, they've got to find a way to get a deal done for keeping Kyle Duggar. I mean, how much was Bill Belichick ripped for that decision to draft Kyle Duggar as high as he drafted Kyle Duggar? And look what it's one of the best players on defense the Patriots have had in a while. So, you know, if the Patriots need to find a way to keep Kyle Duggar as a Patriots for life type player, because his reading of the game and his tackling ability to ball hawk as well. You know, they've got to get a deal done to keep Kyle Duggar as a Patriot. It's going to cost, but it needs to be done. Patriots player that's down. We're still not sure who it is, but still down at the minute. See who it is. Oh, it's number 7. So I think he got hit by helmet to helmet by his own player, I think. So he's still down at the minute, but I think it was a helmet to helmet from his own player. But like you were saying earlier, JH, it was number 7. Obviously, is Smith-Schuster on offense. Obviously, that's not Smith-Schuster on defense. I'm not entirely sure who number 7 for the Patriots on defense is. But the entire Patriots bench is off of the bench now. So I'm not sure if it was his own player that came across and sort of helmet to helmeted him, but he went down. He stayed down without moving very much. They brought the stretcher out now as well.
They're not rushing him onto the stretcher either.
No, it's a big
neck injury
focus of the NFL, obviously over the last year or so, is the concussions. Obviously, we had the horror injury, as we had the horror injury in terms of what happened to Tua and his 3 concussions in a season, which is not good at all. Especially the one obviously sticks to mind, obviously the finger one. And then obviously the horror injury that happened with Damar Hamlin as well.
He was playing again today.
So we've got the fans are clapping now, so I assume that he's been put onto the stretcher. Oh, is it Isaiah Bolden?
Shit.
See, Isaiah Bolden had a good game last week. He's been a bit found out in today's game. He played pretty much from the start as well. But hopefully he's all right. But it just looked like a bad helmet to helmet. So the entire Patriots bench is on the field. Well, Bill Belichick stood next to Matt LaFleur now. You got a blank screen? I say it's all literally the entire bench of the Patriots is around him at the minute. We've got a conversation going off between Bill Belichick, Matt LaFleur, and the referees now. It's obviously a very serious injury that's happened. He's
rolling onto them.
He's really strapped
neck
in. He's really, really strapped in. I mean, put onto the back of a cart. Now being carted off the field. He seems out of it, doesn't he? He doesn't seem to be moving at all.
Couldn't even see his eyes moving or his mouth. So
he's just gone to another advert for us. So back to the DAZN loading screen. But he was put onto a backboard, first of all, like completely strapped in around the helmet, body, his arms down by his side, completely strapped in, and then lifted up onto the back of a cart, but it was not moving in any way whatsoever. And just seeing him go off on the cart, and you couldn't see the top of his face, but just from the side, and didn't seem to be moving his eyes or anything. So a serious injury of some sort. And you just hope that it's not too serious. That
Scary.
I say, I was watching the game between the Bengals and the Bills where the Damar Hamlin injury happened. It's like the most surreal thing that I think I've seen, like watching sport, where that happened, and you just didn't, like, the players didn't know what was happening, and the fans, and it just got like stopped. And the commentators and the people presenting didn't really know what to do, just sort of filling time, and very, very strange to watch.
But they didn't know exactly what to do.
So you just hope that it's not too serious an injury, and they're just sort of following protocol.
It didn't look good, did it?
But it just didn't seem to be moving very much.
Wow.
So after talking to both coaches, they've agreed to end the game. So there was still, I think there's 11 and a half minutes left in the game, with the Packers well within field goal range and knocking on the door to score. But obviously it's preseason, health and things matter more. So the agreement of both coaches, they have decided to suspend the game and end the game here. So the final score will be 21-17 to the Patriots, but obviously a much bigger story behind it than that. So we can see the players sort of talking and shaking hands and things at the minute, but obviously we will be awaiting news on what's happened. There with Isaiah Bolden.
For the Patriots, McSorley had a storied career, and Clifford set a lot of records. He had a storied career in state college.
So just watching at the moment that the the players are just obviously talking through as they do at the end of a normal sort of situation at the end of a game, but that's not really how this game finished. 10 plus minutes still left on the clock. After that serious, what we believe to be a head or neck injury to Isaiah Bolden, the coaches came together with the referees and decided that they were going to call the game at that point. Not something I've seen in preseason before. Yeah, I think it's probably the right decision. Obviously it's something serious that's happened. So probably about right. But hopefully, we will see you again. JH, thank you very much for joining us tonight. And then, as I say, hopefully for the Patriots, hopefully we can have a decent season and get into the playoffs. Fingers crossed. But hopefully we will see you again. Thank you very much for joining us. Much appreciated. And we'll see you next time. But that is how the Patriots and Packers preseason week 2 game does end, sort of 10, 11 minutes early after that head injury to Isaiah Bolden. Hasn't shown too. It's only shown, and I don't know whether it's because of all the replays he showed of Damar Hamlin that they're not going to show that many replays. He only showed one replay, and it seemed to be sort of his own player that came across and hit him in the helmet. But he stayed down, didn't move much, was strapped on to the backboard and then lifted up onto the cart, not really moving. Can't really see any face movements either. But after he was cast off, discussion between the Patriots head coach Bill Belichick and head coach Matt LaFleur of the Packers, decided to end the game at that point in the fourth quarter, with it being preseason. The Patriots leading 21-17 at that point. Obviously, things are bigger than that, as we saw last season with the Bills and Bengals and Damar Hamlin. But that is where we will leave tonight's stream. Thank you very much for everybody that has joined us for tonight's stream. It's great to be back. Obviously, it's ended on a bit of a strange note with what's just happened there. But thank you very much for everyone that has joined us for tonight's stream. Hopefully you can join us next week for the Patriots' final preseason game against the Tennessee Titans. We would appreciate if you can hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our NFL contents and our live streams, of course, as well. Plenty to bring you this season. Really excited in our second season on YouTube. Really appreciate all the support we've had so far. And of course, just to re-mention, obviously on the right-hand side of your screen there, the NFLUKOPS Pick 6 competition for your chance to win an NFL jersey this season. We've put the link in the description to this live stream and also in the comments as well. Make sure you check that out for an opportunity to win an NFL jersey of your choice. All that's left to say was we'll see you next time. Make sure you check out our channel this week. Some interesting stuff we've got to bring you. And we'll see you in next week's live stream.